Hello, gorgeous. I'm going to go ahead and do a story time as I am prepping and doing in gel nail set natural on the natural nail plate. Anyways, also I'm a student and it is another student who's going to be an amazing esthetician when we both graduate, and I'm going to be that nail tech. Hey, anyways. I have a client that comes to me a lot, and this client is in a situationship, which I'm okay with, but recently she's been trying to get back with her ex. And the thing about this ex is, look, here's some background story. It was a really long time for this client to actually move on from this ex, and she's been doing phenomenal. She got a bunch of cosmetic things done, and she's been really doing the damn thing. She's been going to the gym. She's looking flawless. She really glowed up. So I really don't like it when she wants to go to her Pisces ex, and she's a Capricorn, by the way, and she wants to, see what's up. Like, she wants to see if this person is going to make amends or do the right thing or be the right person, right? Okay. Also, this is an in-person client, because usually my clients are online, but this is an actually in-person client from the school that I'm attending. So yeah, anyways, so I kept telling her, no, girl. And just as like a background information, this man has 2 baby mamas. Okay, he has 2 baby mamas, which I'm okay with. Like, it's like, okay, I guess. But the way and pretense under the reason how he got these baby mamas, they didn't even know about each other before he got the other girl pregnant. And it was like a whole shabil. And then that woman, the second woman that's pregnant, wants vengeance on him. So that's like a whole like load of drama. And the only reason she was able to find out about this is because she got the Hey Girly Pop Facebook message, because both of the women that he was with did their investigation and found her. So they tried to warn her and tell her that she was going to be his next victim, girl. And I was like, girl, she came to me to get her reading because I'm also a reader on the side, like in my other business page. And I was like, yes, like 1,000% yes. We even did rituals to get this man to reveal the truth to her, which happened. And, he was able to finally leave those other relationships for a minute. It's not like he was going to stay. But I told her that I didn't think it was the best idea for her to entertain this any longer. And for a really long time, she was growing strong, but for some reason, we all have to have that like random craving, or we have to learn the lesson just like one final, like raw, terrible, brutal time. So this man, in order to get this woman back, he decides, I'm going to play with her feelings. I'm going to act like a child, and I'm going to go after the bartender that she attends, going to bars to go drink at, like with friends. Not like, it's nothing crazy. Like, this is just casual, right? This is what she goes to do. And like, she likes to have her fun and everything like that, and she's still living her best life, being single and everything like that. So tell me why this man shows up and starts hitting on the bartender, who also has a really big reputation about having multiple partners and also having multiple children with those partners. She is the baby mama to a lot of men. Okay. And I don't have, like I said, I don't like to be judgmental towards anyone's yum or towards their, what they're attracted to. Like, that's a you thing. But girl, it's wild in these dating streets, and the secrecy and the things in the closet sometimes amaze me. So she comes to me and says, I know you're going to hate me, but I'm really freaking jealous. I'm really freaking pissed, and I cannot believe it. But this bartender and me used to be best friends. And I was like, what? Okay. And I was like, when? And she was like, back when we were in high school. And I was like, okay. And by the way, y'all, I'm from the Valley, so like this girl is from like Harlingen, so like, yeah. Anyways, I met her as a client. Like, she is not like from my background, okay? Anyways, so she continues, and she's like telling me about everything that's going on, and she lets me know that this girl recently got hired there, and that it's been awkward, and she's been looking for changing bars. And I was like, okay. And that she's been taking dates there, but she mostly goes with her friends, so it's like just social drinking. I was like, okay. And I was like, well, good. Like, I'm proud of you. Like, you really like changed. You really evolved. You been doing like your facials, you've been hitting the gym, like you're looking amazing. And she's like, I got really freaking pissed and I got really freaking annoyed because I caught him. She said that in real life, in person, she went and she happened chance like saw him attend, and at first she thought he was there for her, and she was about to melt into his arms a little bit. I'm not gonna lie to you, like, even though she was gonna have like a hard, time, or make it a hard time, or play hard to get. Well, he was not having it, so he decided that he was going to flirt with, ask out, and literally hurt her in front of her face and have this bartender, ask her out. So I don't know the story on why the bartender woman and my client actually stopped being best friends, but I know that it was associated to back in the day when they were in high school. She actually flirted with one of the men that my client used to go out with. So I was like, girl. Also, she couldn't remember her birthday because I was like, what's her birthday? Because I have to know what kind of astrological zodiac we be dealing with. But anyways, so he decides to ask this woman out in front of her, in front of the friends. And then in that moment, my client overreacted and she went to the next man. And she said that it was really weird because they went to the dance floor. They're freaking dancing to Tejano music, and that they're trying to make each other jealous the whole night. And I was like, what? And she was like, it was so weird, it was so awkward. I was like, you have literally been free from this man for 4 months. Are you serious? Oh my gosh, how are you feeling? I was like, no, did you at least have fun? Did the other man at least did he pay? Did you have fun? She was like, yeah. She got a little too litty, and she said that she's her friends thankfully took her home. So I'm glad for those friends, because sometimes friends be ditching like that, and I'm like, okay, we learned today that you have really good friends, so good. Okay, but she ended up texting the man later on and being like, are you effing serious? Why did you, out of all the people, did you have to ask her out? She used to be my best friend. And he was like, oh yeah, and oh, by the way, this man spitefully asked out this girl knowing that it was going to get to her. And why did he do it? Because according to the cards, right, which we totally believe over here on this side, he did it just to spite her so that she would stop going out with men, because apparently he's been going to the bar without her knowing that he was there, but just hiding in the background scenes, just watching her. And it's are you serious? We're gonna pull the stalkery move? Girl. Anyways, let this be a lesson learned. She came, we did her reading, she's gonna do another healing. She hasn't made up her mind if she's gonna get back with him or not. I know that he piqued her interest because, girl, but let this be, a warning, watch out for who you are dating, because sometimes it can be ugly. Let me know if you like this video, and come back for the next one. Subscribe, like, and share, and repost. Bye.